And here we are for vlog 97, quite late in the day after 5 o'clock. Hey everyone, it's me, Jaime the Shut-In cartoonist and musician, and we're vlogcasting, of course, from the Tortilla Press World Headquarters, located in Alameda, California. Going to talk about radio, something I've been involved with for a while. I've never been a professional radio DJ, though, by the time I was in my 30s, I kept thinking, man, if I could just get in somewhere, because it was pretty much the job I should have been doing all along. But anyway, I still had 25 years of DJing, and I do mean for radio broadcasts, not at parties or weddings. The old school DJing, or programming as they call it now, at a couple of stations, but the one I did for almost 21 years was KWMR, located in West Marin, out in Point Reyes Station, and also heard in Bolinas and the San Geronimo Valley. And I had a show called Fault Line Radio, which I ran. Musically, there was a period there I did genres and artists until the FCC cracked down and you can't do entire artists for a whole show. So then I just went back to programming it like I remember college radio being in the late 70s to the very early 80s. And meaning that they did play songs of the day, but they played songs from the past and all sorts of stuff, just random programming. That was kind of the catch line, or the catchphrase of my show was random music played randomly. And I'm talking like, I would play, the Alabama Shakes, a new song from them if the album just came out, or Prince or somebody. And then I'd follow it up with, Dionne Warwick or somebody, or Black Flag, or a country tune, or a jazz tune, and then maybe a Woody Allen comedy bit. And then I would throw in something from television, meaning the band television, and then go into, a theme song from an old TV show, and on and on. I just do it like that. It was just a lot of fun, and see what I could cobble together. And one of the big influences on me, besides certain DJs I listened to as a kid, when I stayed in LA is when I really became conscious of radio and personalities. And I remember hearing Wolfman Jack on, I think it was XERB, one of the Border Blaster stations, and also Huggy Boy on KRLA, I think it was, and he'd do like an oldies show, which was really cool. And then as a little kid up in Sacramento, Croy, I listened to KROY and Chuck Roy and Wonder Rabbit, those guys. And the TV show when I was in high school in the late 70s that came on the air was WKRP in Cincinnati. Loved that show. Absolutely adored it. This guy right here, too, is probably my favorite. Howard Hessman is Johnny Fever. I actually have one of those Black Death ale shirts. You can get them online. He used to wear one every now and then. I think it's a fictitious beer, but I just thought that was great. And I've worn that shirt around. I've had two different people go, oh my God, Johnny Fever or WKRP. So, but this show, I found the box set. And I'm bringing this up about 4 years ago or so. I found the box set online, and they were going fast. Now, the box sets are everywhere, but this particular box set, for those of you that don't know, WKRP, if you didn't remember or just never saw it, is they would play the songs of the times. I remember, Johnny Fever would be there playing whatever, something. I remember Damn the Torpedoes just came up by Tom Petty, and he was playing something off of that. They'd play Elvis Costello. They would play Earth, Wind, and Fire. They'd play whoever was contemporary at that time, and you'd hear it. You see the posters in the background. Well, when they went into syndication, music, there's all the copyright laws, so they had to take a lot of that out. So I'm just on my time here. So unfortunately, they put in that canned, stock rock music, like lots of goofy instrumentals and stuff, and that's what most of the box sets are now. But this was one of the rare ones. This is like 9/10. All that original music is still on there. And the show was surprisingly still funny. That was because I got it for pretty cheap. So I was just getting it mostly because it was intact, more or less. And, and I did like the show, but you know how it is when you like something when you're a kid, and then 20, 30 years later, you watch it again and you're going, I don't know what the hell I saw was so funny about this. Well, this one's still good. So anyway, if you see it around, try to jump on a WKRP in Cincinnati. This is the Shout Factory version. So that's the label. If you can see that Shout, if it focuses on that. But anyway, the Shout Factory. They also put out some really good compilation albums and collections and so forth. So WKRP in Cincinnati, one of the big things to kind of get me even more interested in wanting to be a radio DJ. So there you go. That's my little nerdy Tuesday night toss down there. And yeah, I guess I'll be back tomorrow, probably earlier. I just had a lot to do today. So if you do have to go out, remember to keep wearing those masks, keep washing and sanitizing your hands. Please keep distance from each other. It's not over yet, man. In fact, I think it's just going to get a little worse, sadly. But most importantly, be kind to one another and be kind to yourself. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and my website, which should be getting updated soon. I'll leave that below as well. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow.